Om Shri Sai Ram. Experience and exposure make a person what he is. So now we have got the hang of this particular competition. Can there be anything that can be an obstacle in our way at this juncture? Never underestimate what the future holds for you. And if you're curious to know what those things were and how we overcame them in the quarterfinals, continue watching this video. If you compete with others, you may become bitter. Compete with yourself and become better. So my dear friends, by now we had got used to walking into the AVM studio, and when we went there on the day of quarterfinals, we definitely saw a few teams that we knew. The school teams were there, and organizer told us that that particular day we were to compete with a team coming from Hubli. People are actually overconfident when they judge others, isn't it? So when we saw this team that was there from Hubli, they were farmers. They looked very rustic. Usually when we go for competitions, no, even in the school level, like we'll all gather in one place and we will have our practice sessions, and there'll be the instrumentalists who are fine tuning the instruments, and the girls giving the alaps, and all those type of practices would be happening. So when we saw our opponent, they were just sitting on the floor. Nobody was practicing. Of course, there was this harmonium which they had, and when you see the percussion, there was no percussion instrument, just that one side of the tabla was there. So we were thinking, like, how is it that they're going to perform? They don't even have a proper instrument. So we actually got a little bit overconfident. We thought, okay, but destiny had something very different in store for us. So in this quarterfinals, again we had to perform 3 songs, okay, each for a duration of 8 to 10 minutes. Again in the lots, we got token number 2. So our opponents, that is the team from Hubli, had to sing first. They went and sat on the stage, and there was one person who was playing the harmonium. He was the main singer who sat in the center, and on one side, again, as I told you, with just the daga of tabla, this person sang, and they were about to start. So we were all smiling. We thought, okay, this is going to be easy. Can you imagine the moment this person started singing? What a voice he had! The throw was amazing. The brigas were just flowing, and all of them, their presentation was totally unique. Something which we had never had any exposure. It is very obvious he didn't have any training in music, but the soulful singing, it directly touched our hearts, and every limb was shivering. Let me admit openly, we got so scared listening to this person. And as I told you, Soumya ma'am was one of the judges. So we were thinking, like, what is she going to say? What is Kusma ma'am going to say? So at the end of the performance, she said that I prostrate to the God within you. Because it is very evident you have not learned music. We are people who have gone through this entire drill of learning from the basics till what we are now. But it's very evident you're just singing naturally. Music is God's gift, and God has gifted you abundantly. Imagine, after listening to this wonderful power-packed performance, our girls had to go and sing. Okay, let me also tell another important thing, that is, every round in Bhajan Samraat was a knockout round. In the sense, if you don't perform in one round also properly, you're out of the competition. So the girls went and sat. I myself was jittery. You can imagine how the girls would have felt. They went and sat there and they started singing. We just have, during one of those trailers, they put that song. So I think it must be a 30-second clip, the first song that we presented. So go ahead and watch that. So my dear friends, you saw now how our girls sang. Yes, it was good. But after they presented the first song, which was on Lord Ganesha, Kusuma ma'am said that your singing was very good, the synchronization was good, the way you have arranged the entire song was also very fantastic. But I felt that the pace was little bit more. So when you sing fast, the words clarity is not there. And when the audience listen to this, the purpose of singing a bhajan is to transmit that emotion. You have to feel. The bhavam is important. So for us to realize the bhavam, word clarity is important. Shruti, talam, everything was perfect, but this is the main essence of bhajan singing, in which I felt you were lacking. So the performance was good, but not up to the mark. Imagine, this was the comment that we got. So now only divine intervention could save us and keep us on track. What happened after this was indeed a miracle. My dear friends, I actually have shared in depth about this particular episode in one of the earlier videos that we have presented. If you want to know the entire detail, kindly go and watch that. But let me tell it very short here. And after presenting the first song, the miracle that happened was that there was a press meet that had to be attended immediately. So the judges, the entire crew shifted their location to the area where the press meet was to happen. So this was a golden opportunity that I got to go and interact with the children. The children were little bit tensed, so I told them not to worry, and their singing was good, and definitely we had 2 more songs wherein we could prove our mettle. So we discussed about all the comments that the judges gave. Actually, we do not have the video of this, but we have the audio of the same team singing this song. So we will present that to you. So go ahead, my dear friends, and enjoy listening to this soul-stirring song. This song is in Kapi Ragam. The comment that Soumya ma'am gave was, "Oru nalla degree coffee kudicha madri irundhathu." So that was such an invaluable comment that we got. And again, the drawback was we were in a very fast tempo. The song that we sang after that was a Purandaradasar Kriti in Tisram, and that was a very slow paced song. Kusma ma'am was very happy about the pace of the second song, and Soumya ma'am gave a wonderful comment for us when we presented the third song. So this is how the quarterfinals went on. So my dear friends, never judge a book by its cover. Everybody out there has a talent. It need not necessarily be that they have to follow the protocol, but when the talent is there, it will just shine forth. And for us, it was a big lesson to learn, and the good news is that both the teams were selected to proceed in this journey, to embark in this journey of Bhajan Samraat. So see you in the next episode when we are going to the next level in the next round. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, and share it with everybody, in fact, because this can be a motivation for anyone preparing to take part in a reality show. You really get to know like what all happens in a reality show, so that can be very interesting for the youngsters especially. And finally, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, and tell in the comments below what you felt listening to this song and when you were a part of this family sharing all our experiences. Stay tuned, stay fine. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.